Hey my dudes, how's it hanging? It's your boy ZNF1 here. So today I thought I'd do a little tutorial on stick fishing, so basically how to make a fishing pole from scratch without, a metal pole or anything like that. Just, a good old-fashioned stick and line or anything you might necessarily be able to find to use for line. But with that being said, let's go ahead and, cue intro. Alright, so when you're looking for a stick to use as a fishing pole, you want to kind of make sure that, you got some that have knobs right here, like where twigs and stuff like that used to be protruding out at. You want to make sure you don't have one that's too big like that, but more so like a smaller one. So like this would be getting closer, but it's not the exact size. So this other one here isn't too bad neither, but it's a little flimsy. So it wouldn't necessarily be the best unless you're trying to catch small fish. But if you want like to catch a variety of fish between like anywhere between 10 pounds or below, a good medium-sized stick kind of like this one would be really optimal. So this is kind of like the one I chose. So it's really good for catching a fish that's at least 5 pounds. So that's kind of what I go with, is like a good medium-sized, it's kind of what I go with, a good medium-sized stick. So, and one that's got a little bit of a curve on it, kind of like a pole would, so to speak, or what you imagine whenever you imagine old school fishing poles or just fishing in general. So you want one that's not going to break too easily too. Make sure it's a little bit flexible. So if it's really stiff, it's going to be easier to snap, especially if you catch something big. Alright, so once you found your stick and everything, you want to, tie your line on to the end of the pole, or like close to the end, and tie your hook on. Good thing to know though, whenever you're looking for a pole, you want to get ones that kind of have these little knobs on here from where twigs started to form and all that on the branch. The reason why that is because whenever it's pulling, it'll keep it from sliding off the end of the pole, which will make it a lot better in the long run for you. But go ahead and tie your knot and everything on. And if you don't know how to tie any fishing knots, I do have a playlist up here that teaches you specifically how to tie like 3 to 6 of them that are pretty good. But once you get all that done, get your hook and your bait. And you want to make sure you have enough line too that's going to appropriately work for the area that you're in. So like me currently right now, I am fishing in a creek, so I don't want anything too deep because I don't want to just rest on the bottom entirely. It's really a good and really nice to sit there and get like the proper amount of line so you're not more likely to miss fish or anything else. Because like if you are in a survival situation and do something like that, that's energy you're wasting and food that you're missing potentially, so you don't want to do that. But once you go ahead and have that all ready to go, just go ahead and plop her in. And once you got your stuff in there, just want to wait for a fish to bite. And whenever they do bite, what you want to do is you kind of want to like go in the direction that they're starting to go towards. So if you're going left, you go left, and then you just yank her back, and then that should sink it in so you can get them. But with a like stick and line, it's a lot easier arguably than just like a regular pole, because you don't have any like fancy stuff to like worry about. You just have to worry about the line pulling, and there'll be less things to make it harder for a fish to pull with just stick and line. So once you do that, you just wait until you catch your fish, and that's all there is to it. Alrighty, so that's gonna be it for us today, my dudes. I do hope that you guys found this to be enjoyable and or educational. With that being said, if there's anything you guys would like me to, do in the future, or like any videos you think that not too many people necessarily do on like certain survival tips at all, let me know in the comments down below. But as usual, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It really does mean a lot to me when you guys do that, and also show me what all you're enjoying that I'm putting out there for you. Now, with that being said, please don't forget to, live long and prosper and take care of peace. I'll see you guys later.